question, which I'm going to address to Leif and the team, is one of those trick questions. Okay. So it's like, can you please explain, why digital wallets and EID are so important? And again, how does DC4EU fit into all of this?
All right. So I'd like to start that by taking a little bit of a trip outside of Europe, because Europe is, so the digital transformation of Europe is part of a larger trend that's going on in the rest of the world, and especially around digital identity, where digital wallets are kind of the battle lines, right? That is where digital transformation around digital identity is being fought. And is that not working?
Can you hear him? Probably?
All right.
Okay, that's
good.
So you keep it.
And the elephant in the room are the platform vendors. And everybody in this room, I suspect, has a smartphone. You all have wallets already. They're called Apple wallets and Android wallets. And the elephant in the room is that the EU, we are currently making a little bit of trouble for these guys by trying to introduce European values, including democratic values and governance control over platforms. And that's our job. But that is kind of what we're trying to do here. We're making a little bit of trouble for the platform vendors, and we have to. In fact, building a digital wallet in such a way that we ensure democratic values is really, really important. And that is why these large-scale pilots really are important. And this is the answer, the non-technical answer to how they fit into a larger picture. Was that a good answer for you?
I don't know. Teemu, do you think that was a good answer?
I'll continue on that same topic, basically, but I think it's important to remember that the EIDAS regulation revision is building on top of the existing EIDAS regulation, which basically governs the cross-border EIDUs and the digital trust services. And the EUDIW wallet can be seen as a new type of trust service that basically brings together some of the existing capabilities like the digital signing and the cross-border EID, but also provide some new capabilities of enabling cross-border data sharing that is interoperable and secure and privacy preserving and so on. And the focus of the old EIDAS regulation has really much been in the public sector. But now we are shifting the focus also to the private sector, and I think it's very important to keep this in mind when we are engaging with the private sector entities, to basically communicate to them that why should they invest in integrating with the EUDIW wallet? What is the additional value that the EUDIW wallet brings to the private sector entities? Why shouldn't they be using the platform provider solutions because they are so convenient and nice and easy to use and so on? And what the DC4EU really brings is that we obviously have a very strong member state involvement here. The LSPs are driven by member states, really. And we have PID providers, we have wallet providers from the member states. So bringing these together will really shape up the ecosystem that we are aiming to build. What I would like to also see is that we bridge the gap to the work that has been done in the EPSI and in the SIP world. So there is really a lot of governance-related activities that we should learn on, and these two somewhat parallel ecosystems should really be mutually beneficial. And to conclude, we had a long discussion with Alex yesterday evening about the role of the EUDIW wallets and the use cases that we are building, education and social security. And those are really something that happen in people's everyday lives. Yeah. Like our children, they are more pan-European, they study in different countries. They're real use cases that we are solving here, making people's everyday lives easier.